What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Overachievers Gaming Podcast. I am your host, Vash, joined semi-annually by my...
Annually?
I'm just kidding. Semi-occasionally is what I meant to say. By our folks on the rest of the podcast crew. Let me introduce you to some people you may or may not have heard of. Called Chef I'm a WoW Addict Crondo.
No, I think it says I play too much WoW, Crondo.
Oh, Chef plays too much WoW, Crondo. WoW. Is WoW your pronouns? Is that what it is?
WoW is my pronoun. Yeah.
Just singular, not even
not
plural.
singular. It's just WoW.
Plural. Welcome to the pod. It's nice to have you as a guest. Tell people where they can find you.
You didn't even introduce me, motherfucker.
I'm working on it.
You can find me at Mecha-Dom.com.
Mecha-Dom.com. Dom's not even has the app focus.
Oh, because I'm looking at the fucking.
I know it's the worst. I need to say how do we turn this off?
Can you turn that off?
He's playing Fliff right now.
No, I haven't touched Fliff in a long time.
You know what's funny? I keep getting advertisements for it.
It's because you said it on the pod and people they scrape you for.
Yeah, I know.
For audio scrape. Anyway, and then next, our next guest, our perma guest on the pod is we have the one, the only, the mechanical wonder boy that is known to exist, the Ashy Pastrami. Welcome.
I actually asked when I got once, because my follow up was Friday when they showed me the X-ray of the cage inside me. I was like, oh, will this go off in airports? I do have to worry about MRIs? And no. I was like, oh, okay, that's less exciting.
Yeah, that would be pretty
not
cool.
fully mecha.
Yeah, you're not full robot yet.
I think it's actually
you're plastodon.
I don't know if it's plastic. I think it's some kind of biomechanical.
It's like carbon fiber.
I don't know. Also, I asked him to give me a cool scar when I got it. You could barely even see it. I was like, yo, man, can you do this give me a fucking cool scar? He's like, no, you fucking psychopath. I'm doing what the procedure is. Pretty sure I subbed to Mecha-Dom on OnlyFans. I need to claim that. Also,
Dom looks like he's going to the sun today.
But I don't know why it's so bright. I got a new webcam, and the controls for it aren't as intuitive. I got the new Logitech Stream Cam.
Oh yeah. So here's a hot tip: if you're using Logitech software, their software actually doesn't control the controls for the camera, which is really stupid.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
You have to launch OBS, add it as a source, double click on it, and go to video options, and there you can adjust your settings. It's real dumb. But
it doesn't save that though, right?
It does save it as long as your computer's on. You have to do it every time.
That's so stupid.
It's so really annoying.
That's so dumb.
But anyway, you can find us on Instagram, OG.podcast, or Twitter's OverachieversP. Our website is ogpodcast.fm, where you get this episode and every episode where we talk about what we're playing, what we're looking forward to, a little bit of gaming news. And I have to say, I'm really excited. We were kind of talking about it slightly. This is episode 97, which is crazy. We're coming up on 100. And we're also, next month, for those paying attention, is our 5-year anniversary doing this podcast.
Wait, did you count the OG pods and all those things? Or no,
I'm talking about just the regular pods.
Okay.
The regular OG pods we're at over 150 currently.
Dang.
With the MSF insiders and all that stuff. But yeah, so unfortunately, our 100th episode, our 5-year episode is going to be episode 99. It's not going to be episode 100, which is really sad. So we got to squeeze one in. That's what that means. We got to squeeze one in. Maybe we'll do one next week. Squeeze one in real quick. So we can do 100.
We could do a Marvel Strike Force Insider.
No. It's got to be the regular pod. It's got to be the regular pod. So, yeah. So thanks you to everybody who stuck around.
Thanks you
for everyone who stuck around for 5 years to to be a part and to listen to us ramble on about
Charlie is definitely
nonsense.
still snoozing right now.
I'm tired as shit right now.
Yeah you can tell. Thanks you.
This man's still sleeping.
Yeah, I woke up about half an hour ago, so I slept through all my alarms.
At least he didn't say Spain was in South America.
Everyone knows it's in Russia. Anyway, so that's what we have coming up. Is that's our gaming news. Is we're hitting 5 years, and thanks to everyone who has supported us throughout the year and listened to us and played games with us. And yeah, you can, if you want to jump in the Discord, so you can listen to us ramble on, or find a pickup group, which is pretty much just me, Chef, Stan, and like Chew playing, you can get us on discord.me/OG podcast.
I want to play in a pickup group.
You should play the game.
I need to get.
I am playing the game. What are you talking about? I've been playing the game. You talking about Diablo?
I saw him on the other day, actually.
Wow.
So the problem is, here's the problem, guys, and I've said this before, is I have a lot of coworkers that play the game. And so if I am doing work hours and playing, if I have like in between like calls, I'll play, but I have to set myself to offline, but I forget to turn that off. I play a lot. I just always forget to show myself as online.
Oh, well, you don't want your coworkers to see you.
Yeah, during work hours.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool.
That's smart. We play primarily after like 6 p.m. is when we play. When do we play, Josh? It's like between
I definitely don't play until
10.
later in the evening. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. I play a little bit in the evening, but I finally beat the campaign the other day. I mentioned I'm almost at level 50. I'm going slow, obviously. I don't play as much as all y'all motherfuckers, but
I'm taking a break from it right now.
I'm almost at level 50. Huh?
What are you taking a break from, Vash?
Diablo 4.
Oh,
like going as hardcore on it.
Oh.
Also, aren't you guys doing hardcore characters?
I have level 50 rogue.
Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say because I'm not doing that. I don't go fuck.
I just did it for the trophy. Hardcore. That's it.
This man out here collecting trophies, being some kind of overachiever.
Always.
Yes, I play. I'm not playing. I was gonna play a little bit before we even started this, but
yeah, there's login issues right now. You can't really actually get in.
Oh yeah, I tried playing last night and I couldn't sign in. Is it still that? It's still login issues?
As far as I know, I saw Chew post something.
It was happening last night too.
Yeah, so like 11 or so p.m. I tried playing and it wouldn't let me in.
It's not good.
Yeah, we got back.
Currently experiencing a DDoS attack, is what it says when you.
Oh really?
Holy shit! We are currently experiencing a DDoS attack, which may result in high latency and disconnection for some players. We actually, holy shit! Who the fuck is attacking Blizzard right now?
Bunch of fucking losers, dude. I'm sorry. I can't.
Blizzard. DDoS.
All right, continue to talk amongst yourself. I realize I drank my coffee way too fast, so I need to get more coffee.
Gotcha.
Yo.
So continue on. I'll be right back.
Wait, what? You can't just leave like that. And he's gone.
I know. How did he? I don't understand. How are they like? Why would you? What's the purpose of DDoSing?
So it's someone in the forums.
Lost Ark reviews going down. Fire off a DDoS attack to get him back. Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, I was trying to play Diablo 4 and they had this DDoS attack. Game sucks. Man, okay, so I was just telling you guys a story about how I was in GameStop the other day and that kid was just talking. The two kids with the quite possibly the worst take on video games ever. One kid goes that he thinks that Starfield's going to be Game of the Year, and I'm like, really? You think Starfield's going to win Game of the Year over Final Fantasy?
I don't know about Game of the Year. A lot of people are saying are pretty hyped for it. I don't know if Game of the Year material.
Yeah, oh no, I right there with you. But he's like dead set on thinking that this game's gonna be Game of the Year, and I'm like, what about D4? He's like, D4 was trash, man. I was like, how are you gonna say D4 was trash? Are you like a Path of Exile gamer, or are you like a, And he's like, no, it's just like he's just a trash game, and I'm like, so yeah, like. I think
anyone who says that is just saying it the same.
I know. I just think they're like
you don't have to think Diablo 4 is the best game ever, but I think arguably, or it's not even arguable. I think the game is in a great starting place compared to most games that have come, which is a hilarious metric. The metric, like the bar is so low for games first coming out now that all the game has to do is work, have support, and
be functional.
Be functional. Yeah. Well, I think that goes with working. So it has to, be functional, have support, a community, and something to do, right? And I feel like it's hit all those boxes, maybe not in the best ways, but like to say the game is trash, I feel like it's just being silly. Because I mean, if you look at so many other games when they first came out, holy shit!
By the way, this is the same person that said that Resident Evil 6 was the best Resident Evil in the franchise.
I don't know anything. Is that a troll? Because it was bad?
It's so, dude.
Is that where they're in
hold
Spain?
on. Let me try to think. Let me try to think of like how
they're in Spain.
Yes. Is it honestly?
No. 5 is when they're in Spain. I'm trying to think of how to try to like relate it to you. It would be like me coming to you and being like,
I can't wait to think of what metaphor you're going for.
Yeah, well, I was going to try to do a Legend of Zelda game, but I can't think of a single Legend of Zelda game that sucked.
You're like, Dom, it's like if someone came to you and said Helio Gracie was the best Strategic competitor ever. It's not even close.
Okay, sure, yeah. I mean, it's just a dog
Tom Hardy
shit. Okay,
is obviously the best.
Okay, so
say Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
that's very funny.
So in the Resident Evil series,
Boy,
like
Tommy.
I think 6 is quite arguably like the most trash. It's not a Resident Evil game. It's like it's literally like a action shooter game, whereas like every other Resident Evil game is like a little bit more of like a survival horror game, you know. And this one was very much like, you know, you and Ada are, it's Leon and Ada, and they're like on this adventure, and it quite literally there's no survival horror aspects to the game. It's like you're almost just fighting against what's the name of the Umbrella? I don't know. The 6 was
a terrible
game.
I don't even remember what was happening.
Yeah, because 6 was undeniably the worst game that Resident Evil has ever put out, period, except for the multiplayer games.
Is that the one with like Chris and Jill on the cover of it? Or is that 5?
No, Chris and Jill are in 5. Yeah, but
okay, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, 5 is probably the one you're thinking of. 6 was Ada and Leon. Anyways, whatever. We're not here to talk about it. It's because nobody played it because it was a terrible fucking game. So, anyways,
maybe I'll go play it in platinum. I probably have like trophies from that game. I've just completely removed it from my brain. That's probably how bad it was.
It was a terrible game. Long story short. Funny. Kid is dumb and likes dumb things. Yeah, but the thing that bothers me about GameStop now is that they wouldn't let me pre-order any of the Switch games that were announced at the Nintendo Direct. Like they wouldn't let me pre-order Super Mario 64. They wouldn't let me pre-order the new Super Mario game, and they wouldn't let me pre-order the Metal Gear Solid collection that they were teasing, which he said that they just weren't letting people, like GameStop wasn't letting people pre-order it, and I'm like, that's fucking stupid. Like, why? And it makes me wonder if they're like, if there's like this, if they're just not letting people pre-order games, they're not printing them, or if like GameStop's starting to fold a little bit behind the scenes, and they're maybe not taking pre-orders for games so far down the road.
Put all the puts in. Oh, my fucking light just died. Great. I was charged.
Is that because you have to pre-order through Nintendo?
Me, okay,
I don't know. I don't know if it has anything to do with having to pre-order through Nintendo. It's just you guys know me. Like I'm a fucking weird. I'm one of like the old school people that likes to actually physically get the games, and yeah, it's concerning to me. But dude, so before we start into things, I bought a bunch of games at an auction the other day. So this guy had like a he had like over 150 boxed N64 games, and he was just selling them off one by one. You guys know I was fucking like losing it over there. And anyways, I was really excited because I got South Park Rally, which is like the racing game, and I have all the South Park games for PS1 and N64. Like that completed my little collection. So
God, dude, what was the South Park game for 64 again?
Well, there's 2 of them. There was like the regular South Park game, and then which was way like really edgy for its time.
The most edgy fucking. I remember there was the chicken gun. You shot people and turned people into chickens or some shit. Like that game was fucking ridiculous. Yeah, an absurd game.
This one is basically like think like Mario Kart or like Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh, sure, but South Park.
Yeah, so like Cartman's like riding a tricycle with the cop outfit on, you know.
Yeah,
respect my authority. So
right.
Yeah, that was my big buy, and then I bought a couple. Did you guys ever play Ken Griffey baseball on the N64? Yeah, damn right. I picked that one
on 64. I played it on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. So there wasn't. You're right. Yeah, there was one on Super Nintendo. And then I got I was really excited about this, but I got a box copy of Madden 2001. The reason I was really excited about it because it has Eddie George on the cover from the Tennessee Titans, and that was like the era when my dad would take me to all the games. So it was like I kind of like got to get some like real nostalgia hits for myself. I was really, it was a pretty good auction. And man, I could have spent so much fucking money on this auction. I was like he had all of the like the WWE games or WWF games and the WCW games sealed, and I was like, I'm not a fan of buying sealed games, but like that was the era. If I were ever going to collect wrestling games, that was the era, you know, like that. They actually were pretty fun. Like what WWF Warzone and WrestleMania 2000, some of the games I play. Anyways, whatever. I'm like totally veering off, but
It's relevant.
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah, man. I haven't bought.
I you're talking about like sealed spoons or something like that.
It's sealed spoons.
Sealed spoons. That's what you went to.
That's what I was going.
That was the best you can come. Usually you're quicker than that. Sealed spoons.
I'm still waking up here, guys.
Give the man a break. He's sleepy.
I'm tired, guys. I'm real tired today.
Actually, yeah, Hooch, he did. He hurt his knee that year, and then he was never the same after that. Because 2001 was the year was the year after they went to the Super Bowl. Like that game was when they went to the Super Bowl. He then got put on the cover, and then the next season he fucked himself up.
That was it.
A Madden curse. Always happens.
Yeah.
It's funny how it works. Has that ever not been? Has that ever like? Has anyone avoided the Madden curse?
I think Patrick Mahomes did, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know. For the most part, yeah. Even Tom Brady fell victim to it. So
fun. Very curious.
Now we're veering.
Well, I mean, it's still relevant-ish because it's talking about being the cover of a video game.
Yeah. There was always a thing surrounding the Madden curse. There was always like this something about it that was pretty accurate.
Like a stigma or something like that. I don't know. Sure. Okay, cool. So what are you guys playing?
I'm still playing the 3 games I've been playing because they're all. Well, I actually have stopped playing DayZ as much because I grouped with these 2 dudes on the server I've been playing, and we have a base that's impenetrable.
Wait, what are you playing?
I've been playing DayZ. Yeah, DayZ.
Not DayZ.
Not DayZ.
I've been playing Days. That, Zelda, and Diablo 4, but. Yeah, I've actually stopped playing DayZ as much just because, like, seriously, this base that we built is, like, stupid. And I just don't feel like going around and killing people. So I'm just kind of like, okay, we did it. Let's let someone try to,
we built the impenetrable fortress.
Yeah. Now I'm, like, hoping someone just tries to come. I'm just waiting to get the message, like, someone's trying to raid us, like, get in. And I would come in, obviously. But my partner, like, I have 2 dudes I'm playing with.
Like other people can come and invade your thing, or like
yeah, not like zombies. Yeah. Like other people building bases and shit. It's like think Rust, but it's like that. Like you have bases.
You know what's funny? Did you guys hear about recently a big controversy surrounding Ark Survival?
No.
Okay, so it goes into what you're talking about. I haven't.
I never played it.
Yeah, so very recent. I just watched a video. Asmon Gold did a video on this the other day. There's a huge thing surrounding it right now. So there was a guild that I don't know if they're called guilds in that game or not, but similar scenario. There is some group or guild of people on there that are very well known, and they have like what is deemed to be an quote unquote impenetrable fortress, so to say. So this group of people, they launched a very serious offensive. Like I'm talking, this is like war games type shit that they were they were like, there's people coming from like multiple fucking angles. There's air assaults, there's ground assaults, there's people blowing up
like dinosaurs and shit.
Yeah. Okay, look, yeah. I mean, in Aspen Gold's video, all they could do is just talking shit about the graphics, but like argue these are all things that were going on. I've never seen the game, I never played it myself, but obviously there's a lot of thought and time and effort put into building these impenetrable bases in these games, like Rust, Survive, any of these types of survival games, right? So Team A is attacking this fortress, right? And I can't remember the name of the groups, but in the middle of attacking this fortress, their entire raid team got banned from the game in the middle of attacking this fortress. So come to find out that developers of the game are in the guild of the team that was being attacked. And so they went around the terms of service and this has happened like on more than one occasion where they have banned entire group, like guilds, raid forces, not just like, kick them or log them out, banned their characters that they have spent, God knows how much time playing from the game, completely eradicated. So there's like a huge,
major scandal exposes 93 Ark survival players wrongfully banned in a shocking corruption saga. Publishers silent on controversial reasons.
Yeah, that's the thing. So there are actual developers that play on the team that did the banning shit. And apparently that's not the first time it's happened. Apparently it's happened several times.
Bonkers about that shit? You know what's actually bonkers about like the internet exists. Like, people are going to talk about, you're going to get blown up. Like, and this is like really for anything, but something like this, like you're playing a video game. Do you think people are going to find out that you just banned 90 people?
Yeah.
Fucking did it like wrongfully because your shit was getting rated. First off, in these survival games, number one, you never be married to anything. Don't be married to your gear. Don't be married to the base you have. You can lose it at any time.
So apparently this base has been around for years, FYI. Like that's what, like that plays into the scandal of what, and also what you're talking about.
That's stupid.
It is stupid because there should never, in one of these types of games, there should never be a true impenetrable fortress.
No.
Like everybody should be able to think that. But the best part about these games is the fact that you think you have an impenetrable fortress and someone out there found a way to get around what you think is the best. And that's the whole point of the fucking game, right?
Yeah.
Is to present like a challenge to somebody.
All they need is like, they need a lot of, they're called in DayZ, there's demolition charges. So like in our server, there's a rule that a base can't be truly impenetrable. Yeah. It has to be rateable. It can be difficult, but it can't be like, you can't. So there's ways that you could like kind of glitch it so you can't get in ever, blah, 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 blah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's some like wall hacks or like, iframe way you can
not like that. Like, so like you could put 2 wooden logs in the ground and that's what starts a fence. And then from there you could put planks across it to build a wall, right? Okay. So before you put the planks on to build the fence, it's just these 2 wooden logs. You could put the 2 wooden logs up, then a centimeter over, put 2 more wooden logs, a centimeter over, put 2 more.
So there's no gap.
There's no gap, and those wooden logs aren't destroyable. Only the planks are. Huh. So you could build undestroyable walls and shit like that. Yeah. But like in our server, that's against the rules. It's like it has to be rateable. So like our base just has a lot of planked walls with locks on them and stuff. So if you wanted to come get in, it would take you a lot of demolition charges, which are rare, but you could do it, right? So like we have like just like a lot of redundancy. Like we're in this like big. Actually, can I share that? Wouldn't it be
sure? Go for it.
You know what? Let's.
No, we don't want to see what your video game looks like. You know, we're just here to talk about it.
I'm actually very curious about this because you've talked about this a lot.
Dude, watch the video on the thing with Ark, because when you watch the way that they attack this base, it's extremely impressive. The assault that they like actually logged. I just think it's so cool. Like the way that they actually hit it from, like they were doing what you're talking about, where they're obviously using some type of demolition charge to like basically expose the entrance. You can use like
grenades and shit. Like you could like, the problem is it takes like 20 grenades to blow up a fence, which is a lot of grenades, right? Like in our server, there's like a cool, actually, so let's see if this works.
I didn't get any notification Dom was playing DayZ.
I'm trying to, I'll just do my entire screen.
Yeah, entire screen.
Can you see this?
Yep,
yeah,
loading in 10 seconds.
This is so funny that
you can actually see it on the stream too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
App is not focused across all of them.
Also, I know that my one partner's in. I had to go and be like, hey, I'm just streaming. I just want to show our base to people. Don't worry about me right now. So there's quests in our server is kind of not like a role-playing server.
It's so choppy.
It's just so choppy. Yeah.
It's
Are you doing a remote play? Is that why?
No.
I'm
just sharing my screen.
Weird. Okay.
Here, I'm going to be fast, but only to get out. Like once I'm out, I'll be slower.
We'll see you. We'll just see you go outside. Basically,
this is a great gaming experience. I'm glad I can play. I should play this if it's going to be like 3 frames a second.
I doubt that's what it looks like for him. Wait, did you guys build this house?
Normal. Hold up. I'm going to go slow once I'm outside. Okay, so now it's not choppy, right?
No, it's still choppy.
It's still choppy.
Well, no, I'm not moving anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not moving.
It's fine.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you see this big industrial looking gray building in front of me, that is a spawned industrial building, right? That just exists in the game. What we've done is put all these wooden walls, we put them up with barbed wire and shit like that. We have, I'm gonna try to go slowly. We have like a watchtower that we can stand on top of and shoot from that has like a ghillie net around us so you can't see in. But then if you were to go, I'm gonna try to go slow.
That's all right. We're gonna get the choppy frames anyway.
It's okay. So we have a locked door.
Uh-huh.
You go in. We have a little courtyard
Oh, how
and then
cute.
if you want to go into the actual industrial, we have a locked door with a watchtower you can get on top of.
These games are cool, man. I think I like how
locked door. And then inside is our main base. We have a couple cars. We have a bunch of our gear.
So wait, this is shit that you guys like acquired out here, and you brought it back to the base.
And we bring it back to the base.
You're like, oh yeah, let's bring the van back to the base, and let's bring the truck back to the base.
Because storage space is difficult, so we have these like that big ass truck is a great storage space. And so
fucking survival games, man. Like I just don't get it, but I mean,
we also have. Cool. We've walled off to this building here, and this building is like a secondary like base area. So inside that building, you saw me walking out of it, it's really choppy.
So there's only one way to get in there, and that's that door.
No, there's other doors, but we've walled them off also. So like a wall and a gate are two different. So like I walk through the gate, right? You could destroy a gate easier than you could destroy a wall because the gate technically has other pieces to it. But there's multiple walls all throughout this building so that if anyone gets in there, it's more difficult. And then if you could see, we've then walled off every other section to this building. Make sure no one's on right now. To this building so that people like can't get in. If you notice here, if I scope in over here, we've put even higher walls up on the fences and shit because you could technically jump over some of these areas. And if you look over here, this is the last thing that I'll get out of here. We've even put barbed wire on the inside of this wall if you jump over it, because you jump over and land into barbed wire and then you die.
Has anyone attempted to raid it?
So the other day, I got like DM'd.
Did you get like a
Discord
notification?
No, but I have two of the people that I have this base I built with.
Okay.
And so the other day, a car drove by with 5 people. And one of the dudes I played with, he actually, this is like, to his credit, he's really the one that built this base. Me and this other dude just like helped. Like he did everything. Actually, wait, before I log off, let me make sure I actually properly to close all the walls. Hold on, sorry.
Oh, you have to actually close them first.
Yeah.
They'll stay open if you leave them.
They'll stay open, and that's bad.
Yeah.
Do all this, and then you accidentally
he's on Twitch like, I got this impenetrable fortress, and the one person who was just an oddball fan is like, oh, I see he left his front door open.
Honestly, I mean that's so that there's a reason why when you build a base in DayZ, like, and you start having like you start like really building it, like at the start you don't have to worry about this because you probably have no shit, and if you gets raided, whatever. Once you have good shit, you really have to make redundancies. So you always want to have two.
Bro, they want that truck. They want that storage space, man.
You always have to have 2 doors. You always have to have a door that you walk out of your main base from that opens and closes, and then you have a buffer area. So then that back door is closed. So that if you open your next door and someone's waiting there to shoot you, they still can't get in. So if I'm leaving my base and I open the door and someone just like they're waiting for me, they shoot me, they kill me, my base is now just open. They can just walk in. They got everything.
Right,
you have to have the double doors, or else someone can just wait for you. But no, we haven't been raided yet. But there is another big group on the server that's like 5 or 6 people. They know where we're at, and so it's only a matter of time before they try. I think we could repel them, but if they have enough explosives and shit,
there's only 3 of you, and how many of them?
Like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Is it cross play? Like, can you play?
No, unfortunately, I don't think so. I know it's on other platforms.
Yeah, because I have it on PlayStation because it was like a free game for like PlayStation subscription or something like that. So I wanted to see. I tried it, like the battle royale, because they had like a battle royale version of it or something like that.
This reminds pretty much a battle royale in a sense.
This reminds me of what they tried to do with Fallout 76. Like, this really makes me feel like that's what they were pushing for in 76. Now that like you've shown me that base, and I'm putting together like what I spent the majority of my time doing in Fallout 76, which was essentially doing exactly what you're doing. It's just survival stuff. And but I think everybody got into Fallout 76 thinking it was going to be an MMO type, like, RPG, Fallout online. Speaking of which, when the fuck is another Fallout game coming out? Like,
there's no Crossbite Charlie, and it's not in development, unfortunately. So
bummer.
Yeah, but the game isn't that expensive on Steam.
Where the fuck is the next Fallout game?
I just saw it pop out called I saw it come up with Daisy. I'm ignoring Chef right now, but
I know both of you
because we're not done. I mean, I wasn't even.
I know. I'm
Fallout, but
no. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay,
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm just being a brat.
It looks cool though. Like I would actually probably really enjoy something like that if I were playing with my group of guy friends, just because like I just love talking shit with them, but I would have a hard time playing this by myself. Can you play it by yourself? Is there even a point playing it by yourself?
I actually enjoy playing it solo personally.
Well, what do you enjoy doing solo? Like, do you enjoy like farming shit to put in your base?
The thrill of it is more fun. I'm with these two dudes. We're geared up to the fucking gills. We have so much shit that it's like kind of boring now.
Oh, so you're solo, like post end game, like you've already obliterated the game.
Yeah, like if someone comes, I'm waiting for someone to come fight us because I'm bored.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You know, like our servers were cool.
Let's cue it up, Chef. Let's fucking go. Let's do it.
Let's go find the pastrami base.
The admins are real cool, and they do really fun quests and stuff, and they do what's called like cult. So like our server isn't like RP necessarily, but there's like lore to it. So there's like a cult involved in the server. So like the admin will occasionally load into a random part of the map with a bunch of good gear, and it's like a cult ambush. And so if you find them and you kill them, you get the gear they have, but you could die yourself. So it's kind of like risky in that. So like those are really fun. They have a bunch of like random shit like that scattered around the map where there's like notes and clues hidden. And if you find the buried treasure, there's like really good gear in that, like shit like that. It's really cool. They do cool shit like that. But like, yeah, when you're solo, there is a level of thrill to it that's like, I don't know, like if anyone is in this town I'm looting, if I'm gonna get fucking shot, I have like a shitty like bolt action rifle or something. Like right now, I have a fucking AKM with a 300 round mag in it, and then I have an M10 sniper that could shoot through any plate, because you got bulletproof vest, any bulletproof vest in the game. I am like good. I have shit, so it's like. Yeah, it's a little less fun when it's that easy to just get all this shit, when you're by yourself. When before we just had recently a wipe of the server wiped on June 9th. Before the wipe, I was solo. I had a little base in a little town somewhere that no one found me yet. I had it really well defended, and like I would get fucking smoked because I was by myself. But I had this really nice little base that no one knew where it was, and I was like looting and shit on my own, and it was great. It was tight. It was awesome. But there was like a little more thrill to it.
So whoever these fuck faces are, hold on, I hate to cut you off, but I'm just finding this out. Whoever these fuck faces are that are DDoSing, go fuck yourselves, because
Chef wants to play.
You just broke the World of Warcraft, and I got 3 raids playing today.
Even World of Warcraft.
I got 3 raids playing today, and half my people can't even get in the fucking game right now. So way the hell off, bro. You're actually cutting in on.
What is Charlie doing?
I don't know, but whoever the fuck you are, dude, like I need you to eat a dick and not. Like, dude, why DDoS World of Warcraft, man? Like, I'm just a fucking 38-year-old gamer trying to go kill some bosses that I killed 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, what's the point, dude?
What is there to like coffee poop time? That's exactly what it is.
I'm actually fucking tilted right now because I put so much time. I put so much time into organizing my raids, and if I actually am gonna get cucked today, I will be next level fucking pissed off. Like next level pissed off.
Yeah, but Chew, can't you actually see a DDoS attack actually happening? Like, can't you actually see? Isn't there a way to see if someone's being DDoSed or something? Isn't there a way to like monitor that in some way? Like, isn't it easy like to prove if they're lying about it?
I hope it's. I would think. I don't know, man. I mean, it seems a little out of nowhere. Like the login servers were not in it. I mean, they've been doing a lot of patch updates in Classic WoW because of the new raid. But
like, what's the point of saying that it's a DDoS and not actually being it? That they fuck something up? I feel like
I think what Chu's saying is basically like they might let, like, if they were fucking up and they didn't have an answer for it, they're just gonna say.
I get that. But what's I feel like when they fuck up, they're like, we're experiencing issues. We'll be back on shortly. Like, it's not like.
Moon landing was faked.
I feel like it's not they're not, unless they they deleted the entire game by accident. Like there's no reason to ever lie that that's a DDoS is all I'm saying. I feel like it's silly, Chewburger. It's silly is all I'm saying.
God bless
but yeah, I beat
dude.
Diablo's 4 story. That was really fun. I actually had a story compared to Diablo 3. Diablo 3 story was not lackluster. Not when people are paying monthly subs. Who's paying a monthly sub to? Oh, I guess this technically isn't for Diablo. This is for all of Blizzard.
Well, so technically speaking, I ain't paying for a monthly sub anymore either because I buy the WoW token with my in-game gold, and I don't give my money to Blizzard except for shit like fucking. I'm not happy that. Okay, so I bought it on PlayStation, and I find that I just spend so much more time on my computer, and since I have ADD, I like to have.
I don't want to sit here and say I told you so. I don't want to sit here and say I told you so. I told you guys from the start. It didn't make any sense to me you guys were getting on console.
I did not.
I did not understand it.
Okay, so I have a reason as to why I was playing on console, although it's probably a shitty reason considering the fact that crossplay is a thing.
Yeah.
But I wanted to, at that point that the game was coming out, I needed to get off of my computer because I was spending 8 to 10 hours a day working and then 4 to 6 hours playing WoW. It's like I was just spending way too much time sitting at my desk. So my thought process was, let me get the game on console so I can go sit in my living room and on my couch, play on my big screen TV. I love it. It's great, but I get really bored doing it because my ADD, I need to have something up here just to I don't know. I need something on my other monitors to look at. I don't know. I get too bored and yeah, anyways, I'm gonna end up buying it on PC. I fucking hate it, but I feel like they should have done something okay, if I pay $100 for the game, I should at least be able to buy an extra license for $20. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to spend the full 60 to get it. And Dom, I know you're fucking cheesing over there, being like, "I told you so."
Nah, I would never.
You had this little
I was
you had this little smirk on your face. You had this little smirk in the corner of your mouth.
I was stretching.
What are you getting yourself for?
Because he told me that I should get it on PC, but I got it on console.
Well, it's not
$70 on console.
It's not that I told you
on PC. Sorry,
it's not that I told you.
It's $70 on PC.
It's 70 because I just bought it.
Fuck out of here, dude.
I just bought it.
When you both started and you're like, oh, I'm gonna both you said I'm gonna start on console. I didn't necessarily say you. I just said I don't understand why you guys are doing that.
I'm doing it for trophies.
Sure.
That's the reason. The whole reason why I'm doing it. And I'm pretty much done with the exception of hit level 100. I don't know why I did a 3 there. Hit level 100 and also kill Uber Lilith. So there's the last 2 that I have to do. Oh, and do the potions, but everything else I have on the trophy wise. So that's the whole reason why that's the whole reason why I played it on that. But there is a chance that I might be going to Japan in 2 weeks. So I'm
fucker, dude. You just oh, let me just go to this cool country.
I wish it was just, oh, let me go. I'm gonna have to be stuck on a plane for 20 hours. It's gonna be amazing. But so I bought it on my Steam Deck just to have and play, so that way I could play it on my Steam Deck.
Why don't you just buy it on your computer? I just don't understand you guys.
I told you why.
It's still silly. It's silly is what I'm saying.
Because Dom,
can you see this behind me? I have a giant projector.
Yeah, you can add your computer to that, motherfucker.
I'd like to waste my money, okay?
Don't even act like you can't add your computer to that. In fact, I'm sure you already have your fucking computer.
I do have it already connected.
Exactly.
But then I have to get a wireless. I have to spend $10 to get a wireless mouse and keyboard to
right, you have to spend $10 to get a wireless mouse and keyboard. Instead, you spent $70 to buy the game a second fucking time. Okay, yeah. Don't fucking sit there and tell me. And when you're gonna do that every single time, okay? Don't even fucking sit there and tell me it's because you want to buy the fucking wireless mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, that's the whole reason.
You're silly. You guys are both. You're silly.
But anyway, no, I did it for trophies.
Yeah,
once I'm done with trophies, I will 1000% just play it on PC.
I need to know. I need you to make a tally. I need a spreadsheet to see how much money you spent over the last what?
You don't want to know.
15 years.
No, we don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Just because of trophies specifically.
Oh,
just
okay,
because
okay,
of trophies. Not all the other shit.
I thought you were going to I thought you were going to call me out on all the shrink wrapped games I have in my living room of shit that I bought and I had all intentions of playing and never played it.
No, I don't need to know any of that shit. I don't care about any of that. I just need to know how many dollar double cheeseburgers I could have bought with the amount of times you bought a second game because you bought one of them to platinum for trophies.
Man.
A second game? It's not that many because there's many.
Well, then just in general.
D2R. I know you bought D2R.
I probably Diablo 4, The Division 2, The Division. That's probably it.
We're already looking at probably like $200 at least. That's like $200.
Yeah.
That's like 200. Not anymore. The dollar menu's gone.
Yeah, the dollar menu is definitely gone, man.
Yeah, dollar menu's gone. All right,
dollar gone as hell.
So maybe it's like 120 $double cheeseburgers, double $2 cheeseburgers.
Maybe, yeah, they're like $2 now. One slice of American cheese. That's how they do it. You buy a double cheeseburger, it's like $3. You buy an ounce of value. You buy the value cheeseburger, it's like 50 cents cheaper, $1 cheaper, just to have one slice of cheese on it. It's insane. Either way, I'm just saying, what were we talking about? DDoS.
Oh, the DDoS
Charlie,
stuff.
you were away. Chew thinks that the DDoS is a conspiracy.
Fabricated?
He's got a tinfoil hat on.
Oh, is it because they're like realizing that they need to like actually pay their server bill and they can't afford it, so therefore it's down, they're migrating?
Can you imagine how interesting it would be if
Actually, you have some friends that work at
Diablo
Blizzard I can
team,
ask.
like, went solo?
Yeah, we got a shitty game called Hellgate London. That's what happened.
Oh, dude. Wow, what a fucking callback. Oh, my God. We've talked about that game before, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, my God. I remember I played the beta.
Remember when it was so hyped?
Dude, I got the
They gave us like one level that was like really good, and they're like, this game's gonna be awesome. And then you got the game, and it was just the worst.
I remember like I played the beta. I pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered the special limited edition. I got the beta, played the beta. I dumped time into it, and then I canceled my pre-order. I was like, this can't.
I wonder if anyone's actually running it.
Well, there was a server in Korea. There was a group in Korea that ran a server you could join.
The Hellgate London. It's $13 on Steam.
Well, because it's pretty much a solo. I think you can play it solo.
Wow, these are some graphics. My goodness.
Yeah, but dude, those fucking those cutscenes when the game first came out were fire, though. Fire. Dang.
I guess.
Dude, are you joking? At the time, those cutscenes were awesome. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait, when did this game come out?
It was originally like 29 or 2010, maybe.
I don't know. It says release date. Oh, on Steam it's probably 2018 was when it release date. Chef's writing a novel over there. So
I'm sorry.
It was Hellgate.
Jesus
I have a lot of people messaging me right now about this DDoS
Hellgate
shit.
London, 2007. Yeah, 2007. A couple of years off.
I apologize. I don't.
Sorry
mean to,
for the people
you guys.
listening. That was weird. I don't know why it kept auto playing with audio because I have everything muted all the time.
What auto played?
The audio on the Steam.
We didn't hear it.
Stream.
The stream might have heard it. But yeah, dude, like the classes in that game were really cool. The setting was really. It was pretty much there was like the Diablo MMO, but was bad.
It was good in concept, I guess. But then that's when we got like the other ARPGs that are coming out. So.
It was bad. It was bad.
Anyway,
man. What a good time.
Yeah. So back to games we're playing right now.
Yeah, so I beat Diablo 4. That was great.
Dude, tell me that the story was not solid around this time
story was
around.
solid.
I really liked
nowhere
it.
Near anything good.
Dude, none of the Diablo stories were shit compared to this, dude. Like I thought the story between like can I say spoiler alert? I mean, it's not really a spoiler alert, but like
sure, spoiler alert. If you haven't beaten the game, skip ahead.
Just the dialogue between Anarius and Lilith, I thought was just like that.
That scene.
Did I not tell you that final cutscene was fire as fuck, dude? It was so fire, dude. Like the battle for Middle Earth type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they did a really like the whole like Anarius as a whole. I thought was just like the whole thing was just bad. I saw this great joke. I saw this fucking great joke. It was like, how does Anarius fuck Lilith and produce a kid?
Of course.
He's like, does he fuck her with his penis of light? And because he's a being of light, right? Like,
no, angels, no. Oh my God!
I know. I thought it was so fucking funny. But anyways,
There's a really cool theory that Inarius is going to be the next big baddie for probably the DLC.
Ooh, I could see that. I could totally like Dark Inarius.
He melts into hell. Like, so when the angels die, they kind of like explode into like light, right? He died in hell. He kind of like melted a little bit into the tower, and Lilith's line was, "You belong in hell." I feel, and like Inarius, there's a few like fallen angels we see in the story of Diablo throughout the years, but Inarius seems to be like one of the true, actual fallen angels. And so, you know, we have obviously all these like comparisons between the story of the angels and demons in Diablo, and then to like some like biblical stuff, right? Especially names more than anything. But there isn't really like a Lucifer. Like Diablo is the closest thing we have to like the big baddie of hell, right? But that doesn't mean that he necessarily is the king baddie. There, you know what I mean? And so wouldn't it be fitting if like the next king baddie is the fallen angel and whatever Inarius becomes?
I think that'd be dope. Be cool. I can see it.
He's already a bad dude. The motherfucker was bad. I wouldn't say Mathiel was actually a fallen angel. Mathiel was doing shit for heaven. Like Inarius thought he was doing things to get back into heaven. Mathiel was just like Mathiel it was doing shit. He thought he was. So in Diablo 3, if you don't know, the DLC Reaper's Souls was the angel of death was trying to get the soul stone to literally kill off humanity, because he was saying humans have demonic blood. He's like, to end the threat to the heavens, we should kill off anything with demonic blood. And technically in Sanctuary, humans are half angel, half demon, from like watered down obviously throughout the years. But I wouldn't even say that Mathiel was a fallen angel. I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I mean, he fell from like being a good guy, I guess, but he wasn't like doing things for hell. I feel like Inarius got shunned by the angels. He like, you know, like pierces Lilith, thinks he's about to kill her, is fighting. Exactly. Yeah, but what I'm saying, Stan's okay. Obviously, like people listening to this can't say. Stan is arguing from Diablo 3, Mathiel, the angel of death, who killed off a lot of humanity in Diablo 3, is a fallen angel. I'm actually saying he's not, because he wasn't doing things for hell. Inarius wasn't doing things for hell either. But what I'm saying is Inarius was trying to get back into heaven, right? Was created this like ultra zealous like following that would do anything in his name, goes to fight into hell, gets killed by Lilith, and he was shunned by the angels. What I'm saying now is that Inarius is probably going to be respawned into hell as an actual demon.
Yeah, I can see that. 100%.
And will be a big baddie. Mathiel was never doing anything for demon kind, and then when he was killed, he was just killed. He was killed off, and that was just it.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see what they're going to do. Have they said they're going to introduce raids of some sort into the game?
I don't think so.
That'd be fun if he was like a raid boss.
I don't know.
That would be weird though, because I mean, I feel like there's never anything more than a 4-person. I mean, I guess they could do like 2 4-man groups. As like,
I mean, they did in Immortal, so I was curious if they're going to do it. So
yeah, maybe.
We'll see. They'll do it after the next season. The next season is their main focus point for right now. Like they're just worried about.
It's coming out soon. Right?
I will say though, it does really seem like, and I think some of the things that go against, that it's a bad game is how quick and communicative their support and stuff has been. Like things that I feel like things have been buffed and nerfed, and like I feel like they're doing things well.
Yeah, it's a living game.
Yes,
I think that hot take. I think that this is their final beta, and I think season 1 is the launch of the game. I really genuinely think
that makes so much sense.
This was their ultimate balancing patch or beta test of saying like, okay, now these people have their full hands on the game. Let's see what they find is broken, and let's fix it before season 1 when we drop the first battle pass. And
you know what's weird about the season stuff is I feel like a lot of people are complaining about the seasonal wipes, but that's how it's kind of, at least
it's always been that way, dude.
It's always been that way.
It's been that way since Diablo 2, dog. The ladder reset.
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody was into it.
Yeah. No one is playing a character like like continually like that. Every time a season drops, new shit comes, new buffs, new things, and you fucking start over. That's what you do. That's how it's all. Yeah. So I think that's an interesting little tidbit, or not tidbit, but a little like thing that people are hung up on, the reset wipe. But I don't know. I'm excited. Once the season starts, I'm going to do it in the character.
You know what it is? It's casual players don't really understand it. Oh, sorry.
No. We're talking. It's all good. I'm going to do Rogue.
And do Rogue?
Yeah.
Jeff, what are you going to play for season 1?
I don't know. Like, I'm stuck between Necromancer and Sorceress right now. Like, I like the Rogue. Don't get me wrong. Just like I was saying to Chu earlier, I think the Rogue is a very high skill oriented class, and I don't think it's good for potheads like me that are gonna like stone out and be like spamming twisted daggers in something and then just boom dead. You know, like you really need to have a little bit more mobility when you're a stoner like me, and so
that's fair.
Or even like
not mobility, but
there's something that can save your ass from like
very squishy class.
Yeah, but again, it's extremely fun. And I'm pretty sure that on paper it has the highest damage potential, but that also comes with the fact that it is a glass cannon type class.
Yeah. Same with Sorcerer.
That's how always really has been.
I think Necro is a little bit more of like a support class than anything else because they've got the dots, they can slow, they can immobilize, they can throw the pets out, which actually mitigates a lot of damage for somebody that is playing a rogue or a clothy. And
you should be playing fucking Whirlwind Barb. Oh my god, just spinning.
That's what I'm gonna probably play. It's because I play. I have a sorcerer currently, which I absolutely love. It's so much fun to play that class. Yeah. I was playing yesterday with Trondo and his brother. His brother is an ice sork as well. So the two of us, since we're both ice sorks, we were just
freezing everything
through everything. Yeah, because the way we have our ice shard spec is, it's just like whenever something's frozen, it ricochets and like goes whatever. So like I would use my Frost Nova to give everything. Once that's done, he would use his Frost Nova. By the time his was done, mine was back up again. So we're just like going through and just ripping through everything. It's super fun.
Well, I've been building the landslide druid. I don't have the only thing it's funny because there's obviously like multiple items you need to make a build good, but in reality for that build, the biggest thing you need is that fucking aspect. What is it? Aspect of Earth Mover. I don't know, but
aspect of get good.
When you trigger landslide, it does landslide in like a line. It does 6 of them in a line.
Yeah.
Trampling Earth. Yeah. I can't fucking get it, but also I'm not level 50 yet. I'm not World Tour 3, so I'm not really getting those drops yet. So I get it. But like I'm about to be 50. I'm going to switch to World Tour 3. I don't know how I'm going to survive because I just don't have any. I'm not strong enough to. I'm like barely killing shit World Tour 1, let alone when I switch to World Tour 3.
Yeah. I think I'm going to. Yeah. I mean, if you need anything, we can help run you through World Tier 3 once you. Well, I mean, we could do it now if you really want to. So that way you can at least start getting the sacred gear so you can start building up.
Well, we can't do it now because Blizzard's down.
Well, when it comes available again.
I'd be down to play later. Today. I don't know if you're around. I'm
around. I was supposed to fly to LA today and that ended up changing. Dom apparently came online. So I see that you're now available.
Well, I'm seeing if the attack is still going.
No, it's still going.
But I'm probably. So I played a rogue, and for my hardcore character, because my druid died at like level 37 in hardcore. So I reset for a rogue, and I made a barrage rogue, and I really enjoyed that because I was like, no, I need something that could just kill everything quickly. So I will probably play either a barbarian or necro for the next season. So I'm going to try barbarian, I think.
I've never played a barb still, even back in D3. I've never done a barbarian.
I've always wanted to try. So because I played I got a barb to 50 in D3 just for the trophies and whatnot, but I never went further than that. And it sounds fun. Although I know the meme is like every patch they come out with, it's like, hey, like, Ice Sork is really powerful, so we should nerf Whirlwind. So that's been the goal.
That is kind of how it goes.
Yep. Truly.
Yeah.
Truly. I've definitely been enjoying it. I know that if I didn't have other games to play, really just Zelda, because like Daisy, like I said, I'm chilling from, but like I probably would just be dumping more time into Diablo 4.
I want to be dumping more time in Diablo 4. I'm just split time because
you have
a new WoW raid came out. This is a moment for the overachievers. I was part of the world first kill on Onyxia.
Oh, tight, dude.
So like actually it's kind of a meme, but like they released Trial of the Grand Crusader, which is what like the real race was for, and like everybody went for that. And someone in one of the guys that does organizing for GBids and my guild, or the guild I run with, he was just like, hey, we're gonna get a group together and see if we can get the server first on Onyxia, which is, they just added it as a side boss in Wrath of the Lich King. It's really kind of a novelty boss more than anything else. But yeah, we went in and we got the literal world first kill on it. I thought it was actually pretty fucking dope because, like, you know me, and I definitely take my WoW gaming in a sweaty manner, and I'm like pretty fucking excited to say that even though it's a meme boss, I got a world first kill in World of Warcraft.
That's still cool.
That's
That's
cool
still pretty
shit.
cool. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
cool
Like,
shit.
like if you go in the logs, like I posted that picture that where it says adequate, like that's etched in there for forever. So I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, we didn't get like a title or anything like that, but nonetheless,
cool
it's
shit.
overachievers.
That's great.
So, yeah.
Love it.
It's like a platinum trophy kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? You would now making it makes more sense to you now, right, Charlie?
Well, it's like you know, the world's first platinum trophy. Only a certain group of people. Don't dangle that carrot in front of me because I will run after it.
I'm actually surprised you haven't gone for a world first platinum trophy in a AAA game.
Well, the problem is it's almost impossible to get that because there's so many people who get advanced copies of games. Like you can't. It's almost impossible to be able to.
That shouldn't count.
Let's say there isn't even the advanced copy though. Like let's look at Charlie. Like Charlie has a full-time job. He has a wife. Like he
two full-time jobs.
People that are doing those are the ones that are like just they're
streamers.
They're streamers or video gamers for, like, you know what I mean? Like that's all the time they're doing, right?
Man, speaking of streamers, have you guys heard about this?
I could do it for the next Assassin's Creed that comes out in October.
Oh, are you hype about the new Assassin's Creed?
Very much so.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a new Assassin's Creed.
Hold on, real quick though. Like, have you guys? And I'm curious what your take is on this, Ashy. Have you guys heard about the recent like big Twitch names that are going over to Kick.com or whatever?
What the fuck is Kick.com?
Kick.com is it's a new streaming platform backed by the is it Stake, or it's whatever the big gambling company is?
Well, it's not. It's backed by a large cryptocurrency company. It's backed by a big gambling thing, and it's also backed by, I'm pretty sure, like the Saudi royal family or some shit.
It's definitely some scummy shit. It's definitely not a. If I were these people, I would have taken the money and run with it because,
of course. Well, especially like, so XQC was the biggest name. He got $100 million deal to go over to Kick, but not even to go over to Kick. Not even exclusively. He gets to still stream on Twitch.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude. There was no exclusivity. He streams on both Kick and Twitch.
He's just smart. He's smart. I'll give it to him. He's making bank.
And so he's like, this fucking idiot. I don't give a shit about streamer drama because streamers love to create this shit.
Well, that's how they make money.
Of course, it's their professional
content.
Like exactly. It's live soap opera, and it's fine. I don't give a fuck. None of these people seem like, honestly, like very good people. You know,
I was just curious. I'm more or less curious if Twitch is even batting an eye at this.
No, Twitch doesn't give a fuck. Twitch doesn't give a fuck. Like, okay, and this one, I'm going to get to that actually. You know, well, first off, I don't speak for Twitch. I just work.
No. This is your personal opinion.
I get to say that. Yeah. Just
I know you do.
Disclaimer that it matters.
Disclaimer. Ashy's saying this as his professional opinion.
Yeah, but like if you look at like someone like XQC is like the dude's on Kick and is like watching copyrighted content, and they're like messaging, "Hey, please stop doing this." He's still doing. He doesn't give a fuck. Like this dude made. It was almost like when Shroud and all those motherfuckers went to Mixer for a minute. They made these giant deals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kick has no monetary. If they're making money, they've already said like one of the fucking owners already said like this is a lost platform for us. You know, like whatever. But like Kick is a very interesting place because there should be more streaming platforms. Like that should exist. There should be diversity in everything, just so things get better, right? Kick is just weird though because there's no advertising yet, which everyone is loving, right? But at the same time, advertising is what keeps platforms alive. Yep. That's without a doubt. You can't. It doesn't matter how annoying commercials are, how annoying ads are. It's what keeps platforms alive. That's just all there is. The biggest thing on Kick is gambling and casino, which is obviously we've seen all the bad things that's happened over the last year or so with gambling addiction on the fucking. That's why Twitch got rid of all gambling on the fucking platform because of how much problems there have been with that. And that's the biggest thing on, you go to kick.com, almost all the top streamers are just doing casinos and slots.
There's one. I'm looking right now. It says that there's one that's 29,000 for slots and casino.
Exactly. And then also, there's like very little moderation, which everyone gives shit on Twitch for their moderation. But you know what keeps the platform alive? Making sure that things are fucking copacetic. So like all the things that Twitch has been doing that people hate for, that they're like, oh my God, Kick is not doing this. It's so great. There's a reason that Twitch is still fucking going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, like.
Did I just see Andy Milonakis like pop up in a thing? Oh
on
my
Kick?
goodness.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Twitch has a lot of problems. Like there's undoubtable, like you can't argue with that. There are things that Twitch needs to do better on, and hopefully they do. And that also is what keeps the platform alive, is making sure that they take care of their fucking community. But at the same time, the answer isn't Kick, in my opinion. I think it's like crazy that the other big names aren't doing it better. I just don't understand. I don't understand Facebook gaming. I don't understand YouTube gaming. I don't understand why YouTube, the largest, like one of the largest video websites on the fucking world, has such a weird streaming platform. Facebook, which is one of the largest social media platforms in the world, I don't understand why they have such a weird streaming platform.
Just not important to them.
And Kick, right? It's not important. It's not. And they have other ways that they make money. And truly, that's what
it's not. I think it's just not worth their time. Like they wouldn't make enough money. Yeah,
almost certainly. And
but
also,
agreed.
like everyone knows this too. Almost all these streaming places that do it are using the Amazon Web Services anyway. So Amazon's still making money off of it anyway.
Yeah,
you know, AWS owns the world.
Yeah, so it's like hilarious. Like people are like, "Oh my God, is this the Twitch killer? The Twitch killer?" No. Twitch may not be a big moneymaker for Amazon, but they fucking understand that Twitch is the king
it's
of
a
shit.
very important part of the Amazon puzzle. Like
it might be a loss leader,
it supplies it hits a certain audience and feeds into a whole nother market for them to have sales between games, technology products, hardware, everything. So yeah, it's a whole ecosystem thing.
100%. And it's also like, it is the world's leading video game streaming website. So like, regardless of like anything else.
Hold on. Licking got classified as sexual this week on Twitch. Like, why this week?
Don't ask me moderation stuff, because I don't understand any of it. You know what? I mean, I understand.
Probably because Amaranth went over to Kick. Okay, we're not going to get. We're not going to get.
Are you sad about that? Are you okay?
I am.
Have you been okay?
She probably could do more over there.
Well, because she gets to advertise more freely, like her OnlyFans and all. She gets to not have to worry about getting in trouble for being as scandalous as she is. Not scandalous in the right way, but like as like open as she is, you know. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna. I was gonna not allow the jerk off comment. Josh got there very fast. Josh got there very fast. But yeah, Kick has less moderation, and so of course, like, you know, that's the funny thing too. There's a giant camp of people that look at hot tub streaming, women just chatting, all those things, like, what the fuck? This is video games. Get the fuck out of there. But then they're like, oh, there's all this fucking moderation on Twitch. They're moderating everything. Oh my God. If you want more moderation, those things shouldn't be there. But then you complain that those things are there because they're not video games. Like, all of those things are bonkers to me in regards to like people that look. But here's the problem too. No matter what Twitch does, Twitch is always going to get shit on because it's the king. It's true. No matter what Twitch does, people are going to shit on it because they are what set the bar for what a good video game streaming platform is. Truly. Mm-hmm. Kick is only successful because they literally have copied every single UI thing and everything about Twitch. They've just copied it. You got Kick.com.
It looks very similar.
It looks like fucking Twitch, but green, and it says Kick. Truly. YouTube gaming and Facebook gaming don't do well because their UI is garbage and it's hard to find anything ever. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not like, I think, is Twitch worried about Kick? No. They don't fucking care. You know, that I think
competition is good. That's what I'm just saying. Competition's always good.
If Kick does well, tight. That's awesome. Good for them. But like, how could? I'm trying to find out like how could they? Like, how could they do well? That's what's weird.
What is even the like? What if like say somebody like me who was like, okay, well, I have like 3 followers on Twitch. Like, if I want to go try something at Kick, it's like, is it even worth it from a low level streamer?
I don't know.
Well, so apparently you're supposed to be getting paid an hourly wage on Kick.
If you're a streamer,
yeah.
How? See again.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
If that is correct, how are they making money?
I listened to the Asmund did a call with Trainwreck, who's like the CEO of Twitch or whatever. Yeah, and Trainwreck's just another. He's a Twitch.
The CEO. He's been doing a lot of those like streams with people because I think people are like, "Oh, you worry about this?" And he's like, "No." Every time he's like, "No."
Yeah. So they were briefly detailing how everything works, and they were talking about how the hourly wage is supposed to help the little guy, and it's supposed to add incentive for smaller streamers to come to their platform. I do not understand how that works monetarily speaking. I don't understand any of it, but I think that's the way that they're going to try to lure people off of Twitch onto their platform. How they're going to compensate that, I have no idea. I'm just, that's just like what I heard.
See, like when you go to Kick, this is a funny thing. People love to shit on how fucking heavily moderated Twitch is. You go to Kick and it's fitness on a hot day. It's hot as fuck morning pull stream. And then right next to it, we need a big W, open last bonuses from yesterday, slots and casinos. Like what is that? You know what I mean? Like, how is that what is supposed to be better?
It's like the same thing.
It's not, but like what I'm saying is like, there's more avenues of being taken advantage of, I think, when there's no moderation. Like if I have a gambling addiction, I'm watching this fucking idiot just pump through slots. I'm going to want to fucking do that. You know, I don't know. It's just,
no, I agree.
You know, what's also crazy, interesting. Dude. You can tell they very clearly ripped off Twitch here too.
Oh my God. Like, the UI is exactly
the exact same UI down to the T. Like every part of it is the same.
That's what was the smartest. That, in my opinion, it's the smartest thing they did. Because the Twitch UI
because this is what everybody's already used to.
And it's also just good though. Twitch's UI is good. Like if you watch YouTube gaming. I don't understand when I go to YouTube gaming.
Oh, you don't have to.
What am I
YouTube
supposed?
Gaming is
how am I supposed to find a
barren wasteland?
A streamer I want to find. Like, it just makes no. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Yeah,
and
I see what you're talking about. We need a big W. He's the same guy that's on the front page for me.
Dude, yeah, man. It's just weird, dude. It's just weird.
Weird.
But whatever. I hope they figure. I hope they do well. That would be cool.
Let's go. Let's fucking get a big W. Let's go.
Licking a plastic hammer. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, we read the chat.
We read the chat.
We read the chat. Yeah.
You stick around.
We're obviously joking. I don't sit here and watch Amaranth. With everybody that knows me is
every minute of the day.
There was a
Chef's like, yeah, why do I give a shit if Amaranth's on Twitch tomorrow? I just go to her OnlyFans.
I'll just go to Kick, man. I mean, I got her DM, dude. Like, I've given this girl like 10, I bought her a fucking Ferrari almost. Okay, like you don't think I got direct access by now?
There was a time.
You don't think I haven't moved into a new house because I'm simping on Amaranth? You know, come on, guys.
Yeah, dude, that's very funny.
There was a time where like I wanted to. Like, this was years ago. Like when Chef was like first like Chef was like
losing him.
I'm actually dying.
pining for like putting his name, like spending the like $100 to have her write his name on her forehead. Like, that would have been amazing to do. So, but,
oh my God,
so funny. But anyway,
I gotta like mute myself for a second. I keep coughing.
Do it. Well, I know we're kind of getting a little overtime right now because Chef has to figure out, you know, if the Blizzard servers are going to be awake to be able to do.
Oh, they're not. I can't get in the game. It's not cool at all.
Stan just said he got in.
No, he got into Diablo, but there's people that, I mean, people just can't. You have to like.
What are you gonna do if your raid? What are you gonna do if your raid? Just push it back.
I will push it back 30 minutes, and if it can't get started by then, I'm gonna have to cancel it because there's people in my raid that host. Yeah, I kind of like staggered everything because like the guy that would main tank this run, he hosts another raid at 3 p.m. So like, it's
I'm
like
actually
one of those things.
I'm actually going to jiu-jitsu right now, but I'm not obviously training. I'm just going to hang.
Just going to hang. You just,
I can't.
Did you go to regular pizza yet?
Arm locks?
No arm locks. No, nothing. I can't lift things heavier than 10 pounds.
Yo, on a real note,
for a month.
Sorry, I'm still dying.
I can't ride my bike. I can't lift things heavier than 10 pounds. I'm technically not supposed to bend over straight. I have to do everything as a squat. So like the way my body is after post surgery is very strict. Very strict.
By the way, you guys need to start thinking about where we're gonna have our first meal at in New York.
Well, I feel like at the very least we should plan to go to Charlie's for a podcast episode at the maybe Saturday or something.
Yeah, because the Saturday we don't have tickets. So we have like tickets for Friday and Sunday. Saturday, fine, you have tickets. But like having, I mean, so fun story with that is like I'm actually kind of glad that Thursday wasn't really an option. Just mainly because I'm going to be in California until Wednesday. So like I had to take a red eye back Wednesday to get back on that Thursday because of Adobe Max's that week, and I'm like highly involved in all that fun stuff. So so I'm actually really looking forward to it. But yeah, we definitely should figure out what we want to do, in-person podcast, do some other stuff, and that'll be a good time.
Yeah, we can also do a pizza party in the backyard.
Oh, we're definitely doing a pizza party.
So come over and have some pizza.
You can bring your pizza thing. We'll go to Rico's. We'll go to Colony. We'll go.
I want to eat it like.
There's a Sally's down the street and a new Pepe's that's going in as well. So
I need to try like real Brooklyn style. I need to try real New Haven style. I know that you're not. I know that
the real New Haven style is down the street. So.
Yeah, I have to try it because I've like watched Dave Portnoy's reviews for like years now, and I just need to try it to know what kind of bullshit he's spewing. You know what I'm saying? I know, Dommy. I know.
No, listen,
it's good. I just don't like it. I just don't prefer it. If
I you know, one more thing before we go. How this motherfucker became the face of like what is good pizza or not? I will never understand it. That dude is so fucking dumb.
It's because he's featured on Kicks.com.
Let's be honest. If I were looking for a thin, crunchy New York style pizza, then I would take his reviews. If I wanted a Neapolitan style pizza, I would not take his. You know what I'm saying? I think he does know what he likes, but when it comes to anything outside of his like preference, then I can't respect his opinion because he's not really like a true pizza aficionado. He just likes that thin crust, like crispy New York style. Like
what I'm saying is like Dave Portnoy doesn't know shit about anything. Is what I'm saying. And this motherfucker somehow became. Did you fucking like? I don't really like Joe Rogan, but like he was on the Joe Rogan podcast a bit ago and was talking about how Tommy Fury isn't a good boxer. And Joe Rogan's like, "What are you talking about? This man is a professional boxer. Like, what are you fucking talking about, idiot? This man is an actual. He's a fucking professional boxer. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, dude, that dude is the culmination of I have a lot of money and I have a platform. So here, listen to my opinion. And it's like, shut the fuck up, dude. You know pizza. You know fighting. You know anything. So you're fucking. Oh God.
Stan, do some Googling of Sally's and Pepe's because they're across the street.
Pepe's is the joint. Pepe's is the joint.
Pepe's is the joint. They have a white clam pizza, which is amazing.
Frank Pepe Pizzeria. That's the fucking. That's some good that's some.
But
there's
one that's getting built down the street. There's a Sally's a pizzeria that's also downtown from here in Stanford.
Pizza, right?
That's what it's called.
Like a pizza.
It's all one
that's
word.
Like a thing, right?
Pizza. Yeah.
Well, pizza in Italian is a beats. A beats.
Bro, I'm actually legitimately getting fucking real mad about WoW right now. Like I'm gonna be very upset.
Oh no!
If I can't get this game.
Well, if I'm not, once we hop off, we didn't get a chance to talk about it because we're way over right now. But like, Final Fantasy 16 came out and it is amazing.
I haven't even played it yet. I haven't even. I have it. I haven't even put it in my PlayStation yet.
Now you're gonna have time. Now you're gonna have time.
Now
you log in.
Now you have time. It's true.
It is. I have to say, it is. I was a little like not hesitant, but I was just kind of like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. I'll play it when I get time to it. It is great. And I have to say, although I have two gripes with the game currently. One is the rubber banding on the camera drives me fucking bonkers, and I cannot stand it at all because I'm the type of person like I like to whip the camera around. I like to look at things. I like to look, and every single time you move the camera back, it comes back automatically. Like you go there and you let go of the stick, the right analog stick, and it comes right back. I'm like, it's so annoying. I wish I could turn that off. It's like the one thing that's like making it really hard for me to actually really enjoy the rest of like the cinematic scapes for the game. And also like I'm not a fan that it's just a single person the entire time. So at least so far, I don't know if you have like party members later on, but right now it's just me as the main person and the dog. You do have other people that join you, but you can't control them, and that's kind of like one thing that I was just like kind of meh about. So, but anyway, it's kind of like, it's a very mature game. If you kind of like want something that's a little bit more like Game of Thronesy for Final Fantasy, it is very much that. I'm very excited. So, but,
Game of Thronesy.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of like, it's very adult themed, and like there's a lot of murder and conspiracy, and it's like surprisingly a lot of cursing in the game, which I never expected from a Final Fantasy game. But it's like it's dark. It's like it is dark. It is like people don't give a fuck, and it's good. Like I wasn't expecting it, and I was expecting to be like, okay, I'll play it because I like Final Fantasy. I've always enjoyed it, but this game is like hasn't hooked me because D4 has me hooked right now. But it is very like I'm gonna keep playing it when I have time, and it's great.
Hell yeah.
Highly recommend. So
cool.
And it's only on PlayStation at the moment, I believe. So it's exclusive for 6 months, but either way.
Yeah. I can't wait to try it out.
Great. I think that'll do it for us.
I'll be able to talk about it more next time.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're going to go play it today because you can't play. Wow. It's all right. You'll be good. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming out. I think that'll do it for us. You can find us on Instagram at og.podcast, or Twitter is @overcheeversp. Our website is ogpodcast.fm, where you get this episode and every episode where we're talking about what we're playing, what we're looking forward to, and a little bit of gaming news. Until next time, we'll see you all later. Bye.
Was that their song?
That's the song. Bye.